Hi guys, Ryan Terry here. I just want to start by apologising for the late vlog. I did promise to be out weekly, and as you can see, it's been a few weeks since my last vlog. The reason for that is there's been a massive change in my life so far for me and Amy, and yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but we're here in America. So we finally did it. I've been talking about it for quite some time now, and for me and Amy, we felt it was the right time to step on that plane and make a move to America. If you followed me on my social media for the past few years, it was always my aim and my goal to move to America one day. And the reason for that is America is the hub of sports, and especially bodybuilding and this kind of industry. And I feel as though to keep progressing and to keep moving forward in my life, I felt this is the place I needed to be. I procrastinated over the last 2 years before each Olympia, saying I'm going to make the move over here, and something always got in the way. And this year I was determined to get out here before the Olympia and start my prep out here. So a question that I get frequently asked on social media is, why have I made the move over here, and what will I be doing different for this year's Olympia? After winning the Arnold earlier on in the year, I got some great feedback from you guys and from the judges in saying that my package from the Olympia last year was a lot fuller on the Arnold stage. So that is my goal, to try and replicate the Arnold physique, and just to try and bring up some weaker muscle parts, i.e. calves and arms. So I'm trying to thicken my arms just to get a more fuller 3D shape. Things are going to be very, very different out here because everything has changed on this prep. So down to the gym, every prep I've done previously is out of Good Body's gym in Retford, my hometown in the UK. The food is very different out here compared to back home. The climate, the heat, obviously prepping the Arnold's over Christmas, we get snow, rain, really cold weather, whereas out here it's plus 30 degrees every day, and it's insane how much you sweat out here. The gym is very different. I'm trying to find my feet over here, so there are a lot of hurdles I have to overcome, but I'm up for the challenge, and I like being in a challenge state. I like to be at that, so I'm really looking forward to it. There's things I'm going to have to change, i.e. on my food. I'm going to have higher calories because already we're a few weeks into the prep, and I'm dropping weight quicker than I normally do. This was to be expected. Obviously my body's used to colder weather, it's very hot out here, so I've kept red meat in every day, which was every third day in every other prep. My carbs are a lot higher, my water intake is almost double per day, and yeah, it's just trying to find my feet, and that's why we started over 12 weeks out from the Olympia, because I need to see how my body reacts to this climate and this environment change. I'm 9 weeks from the Olympia. All that's left to say is we've got a lot of graft in front of us, but I'm up for the challenge. The health is there, the motivation's there, and I cannot wait for 9 weeks' time to be in Las Vegas and hopefully get that title. Right guys, so I'm going to talk you through my USN Olympia supplement stack, and this is what I'll be taking over the 12 weeks during my prep. So first thing in the morning, fasted, before breakfast, I'll take the amino stim. So it's a caffeine BCA blend, 0 carb, so I'm still in a fasted state. Then after training, I'll go on to the Blue Lab whey, which will be my first meal of the day, mixed in with my oatmeal. So that's a whey concentrate with very low carbs, and it's quite fast acting. I'll then move on into the afternoon. After a few high carb meals, I'll go on to the BCA Amino Plus, which again is a BCA glutamine mix with 0 carbs, before training and intra training. And then finally, after training, after a big weighted session, I'll move on to the 0 carb ISO Pro. So it's a whey isolate, and like it says, 0 carb, and it's the fastest acting protein I can take at that time as well. So it's going to be in the system within an hour and getting to work on replenishing and repairing my muscle. Right guys, so as you can see, we're down here at Busybody West in Boca Raton, Florida, and we have just finished up what was a brutal back exercise. So we are 9 weeks out from the Olympia and we're hitting this prep hard together out here. It's been tested at times, but it's been absolutely amazing and I'm loving every minute. It's very different. Yeah, look at those guns. And I just wanted to also touch on, as you may know, I've always been with Food Tech and Ken Roscoe, so that's my coach of, again, 8 years since first coming onto the scene and prepping, and that's going to be another testing thing for me because Ken is an old school coach who doesn't have access to social media or to the internet, so we're going to be learning, obviously, prepping over Skype, and he's not at my beck and call like he has been in previous preps, so everything has changed, but I'm still positive, and if I want it enough, we're going to make it work. We are 3 weeks in and we are ready for it.